Oh yeah, so after that wonderful man piano vibes, I know our body and soul don't ready for the gist where we get today because it is completely sizzling out here in the entertainment industry. And well, just before we dive into all that, ladies and gentlemen, we are live currently and taking off on our YouTube Volt Express channel. So feel free to join the party. And of course, behind the scenes, you'll see a majestic host who would walk you through all the happenings across Nigeria and of course in the entertainment industry. So yes, so grace me with your presence because I can't really do this without you. May not be like I said, you follow myself talk for YouTube with no audience. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you already know what time it is. Let's dive right into it. Well, we've dived already. Let's land softly, all right? Here's what went down at the prestigious Miss Nigeria event. One of Nigeria's biggest legends, Omotola Jalade Ekeinde stepped out looking elegant, powerful, and every inch the superstar she is. Red carpet sizzling, the looks on fleek, clocked all from the left to the right to the front and the back, cameras flashing, media buzzing, then boom!
An interviewer steps up to her, but according to reports and viral clips, the interviewer appeared unprepared. Now, let's talk for a minute, right? This interviewer steps up to Omotola with no ulterior motive of embarrassment in mind. He's ready to premiere his first interview with the star, raising an iconic, stand in journalism and, of course, interviewing him, if you want to put it like that. He sees Omotola. And just like every other journalist out there, I really don't see what the problem was, because Nigerians have a way of escalating things out of proportion, right? Jalade seemed like she was already worn out from the event. She seemed tired. She seemed like she was not having it with anybody. But then that interviewer must have caught her at a very bad timing. He raises the camera, raises the microphone. Hello, we're here with a superstar. And this is how the conversation ensued, though, right? For those who've seen the video, you quote me correctly, that this is how it went down. So he asked her a few questions about the movies. He's excited. He's with Omotola. I mean, who won't be excited to be with Homosexy, right? Right. So he sees her, and the next thing that comes out of his mouth is, please, can you introduce yourself? Personally, I don't have a problem with that question, can you introduce yourself? Right? Because if it seemed quite friendly, it seemed like a question that won't cause any harm. It seemed like something a normal interviewer would ask his guest. Yes, because we are so angry in this country. Like, all the questions now that seem so polite now sounds quite aggravating to the ear because of how the things are. Yes. Now imagine Omotola coming out from a well air conditioned room where she's going to premiere her movie, gone to witness a Miss Nigeria event, and then she has this interviewer who is waiting for her outside the air-conditioned room. Now she steps out. The first thing that welcomes her is the smell of hot air. Maybe the breeze just passes it and do fume. She now smells all the problems she has been facing before the premiere of that movie. She now says, okay, I'm exhausted. I am quite tired. I want to go home. This interviewer raises a camera in front of her. I'm just giving you scenarios, right? This might not have been how it went down, but we're giving you close scenarios to what must have transpired. Now, this guy, in his swag, in his tease, in his readiness to interview a superstar, ask questions that normally somebody that is tired will hear and think, nah, this person is trying to step on my toes. This person is trying to get on my nerves. Why are you asking such questions right now? Let's go right into the question and answering and let me leave here. Now, he asks an innocent question. Omotola, introduce yourself. Tell us who I am with today. Mama pick offense. So she say, what do you mean tell you who you're with? Like, you don't know who you're with. You don't know who you're about to interview. And at some point, a lot of Nigerians took that whole image out of context. Some said it was too much pride. Well, let's dive right into it. Some are asking basic surface level questions about why did the interviewer start with that kind of question. You already know she's Omotola. Be fascinated with the presence you're seeing, not the name, right? Go right into it. Ask her about projects coming up. These are the questions in a lot of Nigerians were hoping this interviewer would lock in on, but then he missed the opportunity. And now we're looking at the lack of depth this interviewer had, right? We're also looking at no strong engagement with his questions, no understanding of Omotola's legacy. Because for somebody like Omotola, she's not a new act. She's not your new actress that you come and be asking questions like, please, can you reintroduce yourself to the world? Come on. Reintroduce where? Anyways, I know it sounds quite too direct that this interviewer would meet Omotola and not know the right questions. But sometimes we are starstruck. Let's come from the angle of him being starstruck. Let's assume that this guy was starstruck when he met Omotola. Right? We saw the composure he had just before she stepped into that image. We also saw the composure she had. You could tell that Omotola was not having it at all with Lagos Wahala, with the problems of facing fans, which are remarkable though. But when you're tired, you're you've been to too many functions in one day, and all you want to do is just maybe say hi to a few people, wave a few hands, shake a few babies, maybe smile a bit to the camera, take a few pictures for the paparazzi, and just call it a day. But this guy decided he was going to ask Omotola Jalade questions that she was not ready for. Now, people think Omotola has pride. Maybe she has pride, because I don't know her personally. But from that video, we are all human beings. We could already tell that this lady was tired, right? And that's why I always say this, right? If you are a celebrity interviewer, please prepare your questions before meeting these people. Do research. It's not hard. We live in a country where knowledge is at everybody's disposal. You could Google anybody, do your own research, or at least be conversant with their works. If you don't want to do the research, at least go back and watch a few movies of this person. Find out why this person excites the country. Now, this guy has gotten the harsh part of Omotola, and people are telling it. She has pride. She does this. She's not friendly. She does not want to talk to the fans who don't know her. If you don't know Omotola Jalade, that means you are too young. You are young. You are very young. Because most of us here in Nigeria, remember when Omotola and Nkiru Sylvanus used to do crying competition before Mercy Johnson and the other lady who finally went into evangelism entered the picture. Yes, we remember her vividly because the memories are still fresh. Even if you don't know Omotola for acting, you know her for the adverts she has been on. Omo Sexy from all the way in Lagos to Enugu, Anambra Delta. You just see her signboard and know, this is Omo Sexy. Even some of us that didn't even know her name then knew her as Omo Sexy. So how, as you, an interviewer in Nigeria, you're not a foreigner, you're not a foreigner. You're now deciding to put a whole legend on the spot. It's like you meeting Papi Tedoche and asking, I'm with a man who the public reveres so much. Please, can you introduce yourself? Do you know how disrespectful that is? It sounds quite polite to somebody who is new to Nigeria, right? Yes. But when it comes to doing your research and you're a Nigerian, you failed it. You failed it because you don't go around asking your legends like that. This sort of questions. You do that way too many times and people won't want to have an interview with you. You must already know who you're about to enter a conversation with. This young journalist, please, it's not just vibes. You're putting a bad name on journalists out here. Now, celebrities will see people wanting to really get deep dives of what their projects are like, what their outings are like, what their outfits and who has made them look beautiful is like. And they won't even have time anymore because you put a bad name on us. How are you asking Omotola, please, can you quickly introduce yourself? My guy, you're supposed to introduce Omotola to the world. She doesn't introduce herself, bro. But anyways, we'll say, like other people are calling it, a rookie mistake. Everybody has their bad times, right? Everybody has a time in their life where it seems like they are not at their A game. It happens to the best of us. It does, for real. I won't even put too much pressure on the guy who did the interview. You know why? Because it seemed like he was already tensed, right? The first response from Omotola is enough to throw anybody off. Imagine you meet a star who you've watched from childhood and you're about to, become an ace interviewer in your mind. And then she just throws you off with a simple question like, you're asking me to reintroduce myself. Who are you telling to reintroduce yourself? In a stern voice. Normally, you say, if you don't readjust your manner, no say, this one no complete. Let me reshape that question. Let me re-ask that question. That's the polite thing to do, right? If Sabi break the ice with humor, at least be quick to revent your question. It's not everything you say, hi, sorry, I mean, what should I have called you? It's unprofessional. Don't be doing, you're not a deaf and dumb. If I wanted to hear all that, I'll go and employ somebody to give me sign language classes. What do you mean, yeah? Are you speaking Chinese, bro? Come on. We need to start developing ourselves for scenarios like this. We need to start being equipped. Ask the right questions so you don't bore these people. Because, like I said, Celebrities are human beings like you. It's just that they know when you're about to waste their time and when you're about to ask serious questions. And most of the time, they give you the time for their own image. Make you know tomorrow talk say you see person like Omotola again and she no give you interview or grant you interview. It's this kind of things that make people not even want to go for podcast interviews anymore, because you go and sit down, they're asking you bizarre questions about your marriage, they're asking you bizarre questions about your children, wetin concern children and actress and the project she come try at least let the world know say it they come out. You know, we need to start understanding that human beings are not the same everywhere. Somebody else might laugh that scenario off and say, okay, might be your first day on the job. I understand that. Let's go again, right? Maybe reshape your question, right? But not everybody has that time. That's why you need to be ready. Eminem, don't talk him. You don't want to pray for a shot at the greatest moment of your life and then finally get it and lose it. For that guy, that could have been his greatest moment. But I know Nigerians, they'll say, why did Omotola do this to him? Oh yeah, now let's do GoFundMe for the guy. Next thing, they are funding him. Next thing, he turns into a multi-millionaire. Next thing, he's on BBC. Next thing, he's in CNN. Next thing, he's joining City Boys. Next thing, he's campaigning against the masses. You see, there's a whole cycle. It's a whole cycle. So, my takeaway from this whole scenario is Jalade may have overreacted. Sincerely, I think she overreacted. Right? We understand the queen is tired. She needs to go back to the castle to rest. But it's not hard to at least give the young man some corrections. And you know, there's a way you blow off steam. Like, you could just turn that whole scenario into a joke, right? Like, look at this young Gen Z asking me, a millennial, to reintroduce myself. You self reintroduce yourself or introduce yourself. You know, that's a subtle way of breaking the ice. Right? And then the interview goes on. Everybody catches a good laugh. You know, I catch a good laugh. The interviewer catches a good laugh. Even the cameraman that is nearly tensed. You could see the anxiety flowing from his nerves with the way the camera was shaking. Like somebody was about to tell him, come on, will you bring that camera here? You don't know what you're doing. You know, that just breaks the ice. And it's amazing to see Omotola out on events like that after a long while. You know, she's taking a break to focus on her family. It's remarkable to see how much she's grown, not just as an actress, but as a mother, a wife, and somebody who does not tolerate the shenanigans of new age interviewers that don't know how to shape questions. You're lucky it's not Mercy Johnson you met, too, because Mercy would have probably used koi koi on your head. We all know that worry girls know they carry last. Imagine meeting worry pikin, I be better worry pikin, and then you're thinking you go and ask her, please, can you tell us who you are? Yeah, G worry accent, Meloga are there. You'll now be looking at people like, help me. They carry you go where you don't know. But now you start them. Now for the interviewer, I'll give you a subtle advice. I'll tell you, for you to meet celebrities and they grant you interview is a privilege on its own. Do not make it seem like you're the one doing them a gesture. You're not. But at the same time, no go farms. There's a simple way of approaching things. First of all, dress well. I don't understand how you're an interviewer at an occasion like a red carpet at Miss Nigeria event and you're wearing singlet and Tata jeans. Now, why Omotola fit no take you serious with that? Everybody should go and look at what's this guy who does the Big Brother Nigeria hosting? Oh my goodness, I am so good with his name. Ebuka, yes. Ebuka Uchendu. Look at this tease that man conducts his interviews with. The person he's interviewing himself go dey happy. At least this guy, they smell nice. You know, it's not the one that will go and stand near him and it will seem like the anxiety in his whole body is smelling. Right? There's a way you stand near somebody, they can just smell the anxiety off you. Yes, it happens. I've been there before. I used to have anxiety. But then, like Duchi said, my anxiety won't buy me, so I can spy him first. When you're interviewing A-class artists, there's no need to be afraid. Catch cruise. But to know the kind of questions you're asking, Maki catch the cruise, in front of your cameraman. Now everybody's shouting justice for the cameraman and justice for the interviewer. So please, 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 it is quite entertaining that Omotola at some point would grace interviews. She's talked about her problems with interviewers, prying into personal conversations that she does not like getting out to the public. Also, we enjoy the part that interviewer, as new as he may be into this world, really took it like a champion. I really commend him, applaud him for his guts, because it takes a lot of guts to face the camera with microphone, right? It takes numerous guts to do that. So yes, we're diving right into the next one, and why this moment is deeper than you think. Let's break this down a bit just before we dive into the main topic of the day. This moment raises big questions like professionalism and media. Omotola has been in the game for decades. We're talking global recognition, Hollywood connections, a career that's helped shape Nollywood to what it is right now. A proper pioneer. You understand now why it sounded upsetting that a new age interviewer will be asking a legend like Omotola, who are you? It don't make no sense. Omotola is to us like how who's the greatest American artist out there, right? There are a number of them. Megan Good, the one that just got married to Tom Holland. There are a number of them out there. It's just like somebody meeting Queen Latifah and asking Queen Latifah, the world does not know you. You mind reintroducing yourself? And Queen Latifah is looking at you like, when you go away home. And what part of the country are you coming out from? What do you mean the world does not know me? Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about actresses in Nigeria, pioneers, there are tons of names you cannot forget. Stephanie Okereke, Genevieve Nnaji, Omotola Jalade Ekeinde, Choma Chukwuka, Mama G, Patience Ozokwo. There are so many of them you cannot forget. With honorable mentions of the lady who just turned the evangelist, and the other lady who is always crying and stops crying at some point because she got elected for a position in the government, Nkiru Sylvanus. Beautiful, beautiful actress, I must add, right? Wonderful, wonderful professionalism. So you need to know the kind of people you're asking, the kind of questions you're asking. Because when she steps on the red carpet, she expects value. This is not TikTok vibes. This is legacy we're talking about. So the question is, should journalists be better prepared when interviewing top-tier celebrities? I need your answers right here on Volt Express. The numbers to dial are 0706 048 5853. Or you can join me on 0915 570 8347. And just before I continue, I've noticed the network has been quite rude to every one of us. A number of people have tried to contact the Volt Express hotline, and it has failed woefully because of the network connection. But I do want to let you know that my thoughts are with you. I would really love you to continue to try to reach out here so we can know what's happening across every part of Enugu as well. Not just me talking to you, but you also talking back. That would make me, and of course the entire Volt 104.3 FM, happy to find out that our audiences are safe, sound, and of course everywhere around them is in order. I'm seeing a lot of beautiful faces as well, like Onyejekwe Cecilia, who's just joined us in the chat, saying good afternoon, OGO, and also sending greetings to the entire Volt 104.3 FM Volt Express community. So yes, you are humbly welcome, and I dive right back into it. Now, let's talk about celebrity standards versus humility. Some people are saying she overreacted. She should have handled this politely. Others are saying, no, she set standards. Respect her time and brand. Now, my question is, so where do you stand? Because in this industry, respect is also currency. If you disrespect a legend like Omotola, trust me, you will have no problem disrespecting other legends. And that is exactly what she was trying to prevent. Also, time is money. I can't explain this part more than I already have, right? We all know time is money. Reputation is also everything. Absolutely. Because you know, go see person we don't suffer, make her life waiting you don't be from the past 2 decades, 3 decades, and then you, an interviewer, will just watch a few TikTok videos of how other people, they go for road, they interview people. You now stand and think you want to come and spoil her tease? You want to come and spoil her joy? Come on now. All right. So social media reactions has gone berserk as well, because Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, everywhere is definitely on fire. A lot of comments emerged talking about, she's right, do your homework. This is embarrassing for Nigerian media. I mean, we had numerous other interviewers who could have held down that interview. I don't know why the sponsors of that event would hire that guy. I mean, I'm not trying to take food away from his table, right? I'm not trying to take food away from his table. But like I said before, right, there are presentations you need to make when you're gracing events like that. You cannot be going for a Miss Nigeria event and you're wearing singlet with jeans, with palms on your feet and a one-sided bag, bro. You can't do that. You have a ton of people coming to the event in tuxedos. You have people coming with different attires from different fashionistas. I mean, couldn't you at least find a t-shirt, a white t-shirt, tucking that t-shirt in a black trouser, and at least find the nearest malam? In no course, shine your shoe, shine it, to the point you can see your face through the shoe. Put it on. You don't even need to wear belts, as long as your trouser is not dropping to the yash level. You just stand there and try. Don't let the normal Nigerian thing get into your head and you start speaking pidgin English. No, try. Even if you've graduated from a polytechnic, speak proper English. Sit there and speak the English you know. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're out here at the Miss Nigeria event, and today I have a renowned star, a legend, an icon. So many words to describe this person. You go boost the person image first before you go begin boost your own as the interviewer, because it's not about you. This is a simple guideline. You no need to make the event about you. They don't put you for poster in the first place. You are there as a worker. Since you don't know the job of an interviewer, you are there to let the organizers know you can do your job. You're not there to catch personal cruise. And that's why Ebuka Uchendu is one of the top interviewers in Nigeria. Every single star wants a part of Ebuka's interview because he knows the right questions to ask. He doesn't even need to do all the whole tara thing with you. His dress code already is an embodiment of his personality. So whenever an actress or an actor come across him, the first thing they compliment is, oh wow, Ebuka, your outfit is looking dashing. I mean, who's your fashionista? And he tries to at least cut it a bit short. He does not go right into it and say, hey, Okwa Gloria Kwama Akwa. Hey, Okwa Chamaka BAM, this hand fan inji, this okupe. She said if I blow it like this, it would bring up the steez I'm wearing. No. He just touches a bit of everything. You know, the shoes from, one of these fashion designers. You could be Louis Vuitton, you know, and you just make it snappy. He could just tell you randomly, maybe in a very brief, short second, my suit is probably from Tom Ford. You, by the time you hear Tom Ford and my suit is with that bass voice, you don't already know, say, this guy means business. So, I mean, I'm not saying you should go and steal to dress like Ebuka. No. But at least the one you have, make it count. You cannot be afforded to be caught on fresh. You know? Because the next time this guy runs into an actress or an actor, depending on their mood, if they recognize him, they have this way of blacklisting people before you even get blacklisted. By the time maybe somebody who is another very wonderful person in this industry that I admire so much. Okay, let's go back to Worry Pikin. By the time Worry Pikin sees you and she says, that's another woman I love very much, she not even hide her thoughts at all. She go tell you, hey, hold on. No be you almost fall Omotola hand the other day. I beg. Carry that one, the move front. Like that, you don't already lose customers. You don't lose credibility. So please do not be that interviewer. Everybody deserves to eat. But you, as you're eating, say the person where you want eat from, now human being too. Make it fit as they respond to you. Make it no go respond in hostile manner. You will come talk, say this celebrity self, they no get joy. They get joy. Now sabi tap the joy where they get. Now human beings too them be. Don't treat them like immortals. Now that problem be that. When they treat them like saying are gods. They want to be treated like you. Flesh and blood. Have conversations with them. Don't go and be doing, oh my God, oh my God. Oh my waiting. Hey, gas psychia. What do you mean? Oh my God. What are you doing? Are you the one that wrote, oh my God, oh, for Yemi Alade? You need to calm down. Be excited, but let the excitement go into intellectual questions. Ask her when was the last time she was in movies, what it felt like, what's difference did the director in the last movie have from the last movie. We'll talk about projects. That the main thing for interview, no come they ask what thing you wear. They don't need to hear all those things. What if it was Mama Nkechi in Ikorodu that stole her attire and now you want her to lie and say her clothes is from Julius Roberts? You sent this down in a flight, cargo plane. I had to wait 2 weeks to collect it. No, they make them lie. Sometimes even through the injakri, subtly. Don't go and throw it directly so that they will not use security and tell you to get out of the occasion. No. Sometimes you can throw the injakri and say, Mom, you're looking so lovely. This is the attire most celebrities like yourselves are trending with. I mean, you fit so magnificently in this attire. And tell us about it. That is how you get the person's attention. You don't need to speak too much berege things around the person now. You're not the person's man. Why would you not be wanting to interrogate the person? Are you a police officer? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go right into it with more songs right here on Volt Express. Because today, I am super hyped to let you know about the Oscars Awards. And that's our main topic, but let's go right into it with music just for you on this bright day. We've got a ton of them from DJ Harold featuring Rama. Yes, so you heard that one. And of course, Namakula and Chike on that lovely song. Also, we have Nonsa Madi in the building with No Crime right here on Volt Express. And yes, so Team Maya coming hard with that Dem Mama dance and chant as well. My people here, trust me, the music where we got out here, you go dance tire. Let's go right into it with also songs from way back titled Akon Mama plus Africa. Giving you hot jams right here is my duty. Let's dive right into it. Sis, you're so right. I'm just going through the comments and wow. You're right. You hit it right on the spot with organizers need to start hiring professionals because he looked like he was 20 years of age. He's not by Afono. I mean, it's not even by speaking the big English like I was even emphasizing on. This is about knowing your onions, knowing the kind of actor or actress you're interviewing. And that's the point a lot of people miss. They think it's just coming out here and behaving ras, uncultured, and then thinking the rest of Nigeria is like that. There are intellectual people in this country that don't even want to be seen with interviewers because of the kind of questions these interviewers pop out with. I mean, you're interviewing an A-list artist. It's not just any other artist. Omotola, a lot of people are dying to interview, and you blow it by asking her, you mind introducing yourself to the camera? Even I mean, I'm not going to tell you any other thing. And I like the fact that she's told him not to touch him again, because I could see him visibly trying to touch Omotola. You're trying to touch a star. Person, why? Okay, remove the star thing, right? So we don't emphasize too much on the celebrity lifestyle. You're trying to touch a woman who's built her brand by avoiding contact with men because she respects her man. Some of these people need to really go back to interviewing school or mass comm school or something. Because, anyway, we're super excited about today. It's Tuesday already, gone through Monday, and it sure feels good out here. The weather is right. I hope the sun is not so bad where you are. And of course, I hope your day is energized like mine. I'm super happy to have you here, Sissy.
as a woman, where get begin?
I don't know where to start though. Everywhere hard. Hospital bill.
Child.
Life is very hard for us.
Child.
I don't know where to start.
Hospital bill. Life is hard. Cholerize. Mama, your problem is solved. Solve your problem. For this country, so which problem where you feel say you come and solve am, you go happy where? Fuel. Cholerize.
Government enjoy insecurity for us.
Insecurity. Cholerize. Fuel cost. And we get bad road. Bad road. Cholerize.
Give light.
Light.
Light in all day.
Light. Cholerize. Take rice. Government don't solve your problem. Now, you go see like. Don't worry, road. As on a day here now, what be that way for like make government do for you? What will make you day okay?
I want government to find job for me. To find equipment.
Give you job.
Materials.
Okay.
Materials for one day. To stop insecurity.
To stop insecurity. What did they happen for the insecurity thing?
Insecurity. Our people lost in life. But this time around.
Child.
For northern Nigeria.
Child.
I want government to stop that.
Stop it. So. Yeah. Cholerize. Yeah, good man. This rice so we don't give you now. Don't solve insecurity. Guy. Well done. See, for this country, all of us they so. What do you want make government do for you now? Where go make life better? Quick. Nah.
It is very important that people undergo some level of training before coming out to interview people at all levels of grade is necessary in every levels of service. Absolutely. You are spot on. For real. They don't know this. Let them Nigerians know they read. They meet anybody and feel it's the same question. Hey, Baba. Next thing they ask one random question. What car are you driving? What house are you living in? And that is it. They don't ask any deep questions. That is why celebrities will see you and call Wegi, because you are not asking anything that to help them get more exposure. They already know the car they are driving. They already know the things you are going to ask. You are spot on. I owe you one very nice cold drink. Sisi, you're always very spot on. Thank you so much. Don't worry, I'm going to read these comments out in the show. They need to know that we still have reasonable Nigerians. It's not every time cruise. That is how we'll cruise and spoil this country further. We elected a man that does not even care how the entertainers are doing. You know? That is why a lot of people feel once you don't sabi speak strong pidgin language, you just enter camera and speak the one that you know how to speak. Oh, you said she said it. All right. No, I'll send it to your address in no time.
Mama, for this country, so what do you like make government do? Where go? Roads. Give the rice. There is no light. Give the rice. For inside Lagos, now problem, big problem. You dey beg person, they hide the dealer number as if na person private ashawo or na gun the person dey sell. Shankara full everywhere. All of them they sell one particular Igbo. The Igbo be like a transport vest, yellow ass, wait for the wear. Rub show that they sell Yankees Pro Max. Bring dealer number come. Na problem. I not just understand what they happen for this place.
How much?
And na nonsense that they say. You smoke, you go finish. Eh? You go sleep. In less than 15 minutes, you just sleep. You no go fit dey smell anything. The Igbo sef, as you take 1 or 2 drag, your taste bud is gone. Since when I tell they ask for Igbo, since how many hours ago, they never even fit contact the dealer sef. They still dey ask person for dealer number. The best way they ask for dealer number, never fit bring dealer number. The dealer number dey phone. If they join court say they smoke Igbo, make una talk so that they join court say they smoke Igbo, so that make we know whether we go join the court or make we dey bring our Igbo dey come. Because this is nonsense. I get issues, especially when it comes to Igbo. Let's go. My own money, I no go see Igbo smoke. One idiot come say to see Igbo smoke na $250 for Igbo, and you must pay in dollars for Nigeria. Now who go kill you? You this dealer when the place say you want to sell Igbo in dollars. So if they ask USDT all this thing. Your government they accept USDT when you want use USDT or Bitcoin to collect Igbo money. Why you be like this? You dey smile. You smoke dirty, all of them smoke dirty. One of them give me space. Now give me space.
Wait, this stuff don't they come up pause?
Yes, one side.
This guy don't swell up.
Yes, now it's increasing day by day.
But did she really do?
She, now thank God say you don't come back.
I'll get my shoe. I'll get shoes.
Yes, please come inside. So guys, I have to bring my boss to come and for position. Clear your seats in that paper. It's fine. She's here. This way she is. She's inside.
Because
not the mom, I'm the youngest son.
We're not the mom, we're the Cinderella triplets. I'm not the mom, I'm the daughter-in-law. I'm not the mom, I'm the friend. I'm the mom. I'm not the mom, I'm the first daughter. I'm not the mom, I'm the second daughter. I'm not the mom, I'm the third.
Let's watch this video.
Hi, hello. Hi, good afternoon. Yeah, so my name is Matilda Kevin. The content creator, and that's my camera over there. So I want us to play a game. Touch your favorite part in my body, and I'll give you 20,000. Why are you looking at me? You need money. Oh, okay. Where are you going to like this? Really? So you will not touch. It's just a game. It's not that. It's just normal game. Just touch your favorite part, and I'll give you 20,000. You can't touch.
This man get mine though. You know, see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Volt Express right here on Volt 104.3 FM. And if you're just tuning in after the beautiful song, my name is OGO, your pilot one on this wonderful show, and I'm the host on this wonderful day. It's a Tuesday out here in the city of Enugu, and of course, I'm super happy to be here with you as well. And while we were on break, I and the YouTubers who've joined us on our YouTube Volt Express Live, yes, on YouTube, which is Volt Express. Yes, the channel is Volt Express in case you're looking to join us. We're having some interesting conversations. And of course, we raised some concerns about the preparations of interviewers in Nigeria. And of course, Oyejekwe Cecilia made some interesting points I really find, well, spot on with. My dear, I quote, this is what she says. My dear, so many things must have contributed to that question. Maybe the interviewer is less than 20 years of age. Organizations should hire mature guys and ladies who will ask the right questions. And of course, she followed up with saying it is very important that people undergo some level of training before coming out to interview people at all levels. Upgrade is necessary in every level of service. At least it keeps you going now, no matter what. Yes, you need to always upgrade. And of course, we have a lovely lady as well, Modesty Esther Franklin, joining us. She says, hi, OGO, my good man. How are you doing today? Modesty Esther Franklin, I am doing amazing, and I'm happy you could join us on this show as well, and of course on the YouTube channel. Well, just before we go into the next topic, I just want to say that Nigerian women, y'all are amazing, right? Y'all are beautiful. I think Nigerian women are top 5 most beautiful women in the entire world. I don't know what your own chart is saying. Remove your chart from my face. No, it's the one I'm telling you that is correct. Yes, Nigerian women are the most beautiful women in the entire world. But you know where my problem is sometimes with some Nigerian women is you don't know when men sincerely just want to help you, come into your life and make your life a bed of roses. I think you people are allergic to it sometimes. Some Nigerian women are allergic to those kind of men. Because how am I looking at a guy who offered a lady 1 million naira to start a business because he believed in her? She decided to use that 1 million naira or 1 million, whatever the amount was, in dollars or in naira, to go and do yash surgery, ikebe surgery for the bum, surgery where they remove fat from parts of your body to add it to your bum. Please, how far? Because now these girls, ikebe, bum, whatever it is we want to term it, please, I hope I am not breaking any rules here, but from what I am seeing, it is swelling so bad. Like, she can't even sit down. The side of the part where the fat was induced from is looking smaller than the other sides of her body. Now she's lying down on mattress. You cannot sit down properly, and you were a guest. Like, I really want to understand how this thing works. Is it that nobody wants to work hard or smart again in this life? Because I don't understand how doing BBL solves the economic hardship in your life as a lady. I'm trying to fathom these things. Like I said a few weeks ago, men who encourage you to do this BBL have wives in their homes that are beautiful and not even as bombacious as you are. Most of these men have slender ladies in their home and are not worried about BBL on their wives because it's you, unknowing citizen of Nigeria who wants the brighter things of life, will go and meet somebody else's husband and he'll convince you that it is BBL that will solve your problem. Now look at this young man. He gave a lady 1 million naira or $1 million to start business for herself. Ojili Diego Jebuftikia. Nilo. Like I said, Nigerian women are the most beautiful. But when it comes to choices, yes, they still make right choices, because as much as they are the most beautiful, statistics show that Nigerian women are also the most ruthless. Because if they don't like you, trust me, there's nothing you will do in this life that will make that woman happy. Absolute nothing. Now, the man who gave this lady 1 million naira is in the same video looking at the girl like, had I known, if I knew that this lady will use this 1 million to go and add extra in her she I for just help my brother wey dey village. I know say na wetin go they go through this man mind. Because Baba is looking downcast. He's looking frustrated. He's looking like he could use pin and buffo the Ike of this lady that went to add fat to her BBL. In short, you know what? Whatever it is you want to do with your body as women, by all means do it. But please now use your own money and do it. You work hard, save, put it in a savings. This is for BBL, so that when the time comes and the urge for that BBL is stronger than ever, you can easily break that savings and use your money to go and do it. Why is it for every lady we come across that has done BBL in this life, it is never her money she uses? Never. The last entertainer we discussed here that did BBL and died from it, we saw how it went. It was money her boyfriend gave her. Why is it always the men in your lives that love you and want you to become somebody who will give you money to at least open businesses that will stand the test of time? Even if you don't know what to use your money and do, use it and go to Nigeria Stock Exchange and buy goods, buy shares. You'll be happier. At least in 1 year, 2 years, you would have made profits. Easily that profits go and increase your BBL offers. You know, it's not a nice thing to see. Oh. Women, I know men, we have our own shortcoming, yes, but you will never see a man come out and say he's going to do to enlargement. He wants to increase the ability of his to energy. You will never see that. Even if you see it, you will never see the man come out publicly, hold camera up and say, hey, ejokwam so and so doctors, mekwa enlargement na my and you know it did not go well. Because it's a shame for us. Why una no fit borrow this same shame put for this BBL matter? Because why are you coming out to tell us that you are not sitting properly? For a decision you made solely by yourself, all of a sudden each one on the internet to give you advice. Please, my bum bum is swelling. I don't know what I did. I met this doctor and it is swelling in all angles. What is the problem? Some people would think that this issue is caused by maybe scorpion bites, insect bites, snake bites, or any venomous animal out there. Imagine a unknowing person coming across your page for the first time in their entire life. They've never had BBL, and they hear that you cannot sit well because you decided to go and inflict pain in your own skin, shift fat from one part of your body to the lower part of your body to increase it for the same men you've been shouting as come day and night on your page on. It's not fair now. I know some of our men have embarrassed us enough, but pity us that don't embarrass our families and do the right thing. We want you ladies to live long. Oh. I'm not sure there's enough awareness for ladies out here to let them know that they mean a lot to us. You matter. Whoever it is that is watching you and trying to program you and let you know your body is not enough, it is. It is. If you were born without the ability of having big, robust Ikebe, please, by all means, it is not your fault. Don't go and say, God, why me? There's a reason why it is you. Will it be my sister before that will not have bum bum? Natural one for that matter. It cannot be. So there's a reason why it is happening to you. Don't go and be extorting money from men that you want to do business and go and use it and stretch your skin. Because the next topic we hear about a lady who has died from BBL, no matter how close she is to the community, we won't speak about it. We can't continue condoning these things and make it feel like it's normal. Every woman has the right size of Ikebe because the person upstairs will not give you something that you cannot carry. Now, he will not give you the one you can carry. You go and stretch it because you want Eliza, who is in mile 12, to call you on the phone and say, girl, clock it. I just saw what you did. Oh my God, girl, where did you get that surgery from, girl? Stop him. Stop him. There's no shame in working hard for yourself, drinking that gari in your own comfort zone, sleeping well on the side of your body, every side of your body. It was side out to the left, you can sleep well. It was side out to the right, you can sleep well. If you lie down straight, self, like a, I'm not going to say a dead body, but if you lie down straight and look to the ceiling, you know how you're facing the ceiling now, you will not feel any pain. At least you will sleep comfortably. Then you go to a doctor and the person ruins your stature as a woman. Now one side is looking like Kilimanjaro, the other side is looking like Mount Fuji. How far now? We cannot be looking at you and thinking you're Beyonce on one side and thinking that something is definitely wrong on the other side. Iji 1 million naira woke talafu pata. He will now give you. Anyways, I blame the men who do this kind of thing, because this is what you get for sending a girl money for looking beautiful. You're sending her money to look beautiful. She has decided to look more beautiful, just not for you. Because any woman who decides to do BBL is not doing it just for one man. I keep saying this thing here. She's doing it because, a customer noni low there. Now, promised her, if you make your bigger than I will give you more than you've ever dreamt of. And she will take that offer because you know rich. In a send 1 million, call borrow away you. Have you sent your family 1 million naira to help them out in their struggles? And that is why Auntie Chinazo sometimes will come out here and tell the men that you people are not trying for your women, because at the end of the day, instead of opening these businesses for them, you're giving them cash. Open the business and employ her. Let her know, Mama, this business I'm opening is for our legacy, it's for our family. Easily, the proceeds from the shop, Jeme BBL, if the shop closes down, it is on you. Now that is how you build responsibility in this woman. Why are you giving a woman who has not worked a day in her life money to do BBL? Oh my goodness. I don't know why this BBL topic is always so funny, because it just shows me a lack of contention with your own body. Because you're not doing me. You're definitely not doing the siblings you have that will eventually be tired of your shenanigans. Because imagine me. I have a sister, an elder sister or a younger sister, comes back to my house. Now as me now is the father role, and I see you with big elastic bum and be looking at you and be clapping for you. Am I crazy? I'm not even going to do anything to you, but I just promise you, henceforth, your bills, everything, now you go to pay them. Since you can go and manufacture big bum, you can manufacture light bill, water bill, rent, everything on your head. And if bamba too much, you pack out. We need to start taking necessary precautions about ladies who want to ruin their life. I'm not saying harm them or anything, but any woman who wants to wound her life, harm herself, inflicts damage, trust me, she's traumatized and she needs the answers of a traumatized person. Allow her heal. Distance is always the best approach, because when her life starts spoiling, the next thing, she throws the tantrum at you that tried to help her, and she will accuse you. And trust me, if there's one thing I've learned, some women don't hold back when they are angry. Some women. God bless the ones that hold back, because a woman will say things you as a man will hear, and you won't even know when you'll start crying. Now imagine this guy in this video. He has found out that this girl has used his 1 million naira to do bum. Imagine how he feels. He's standing there like the Statue of Liberty, scratching his head. Like, bro, why are you scratching your head? You knew exactly what you were doing. Because you cannot tell me you didn't have friends that needed the same 1 million naira and came to you maybe one time, two times, more times without thinking twice about it. And you must have told them, hey, Inya, I don't have money to do it. Hey, Inya, come back tomorrow. Hey, Inya, maybe we can try 2 months from now. I'll give you the money. But why Fianagi comes and rub your head and calls you, hey, Otom Obim, he sent here 1 million. 1 million she now goes and adds bum to her already God-given bum. And now is a bum catastrophe going on. In short, ladies and gentlemen, let's dive right into the next topic. Makiwe member. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have so many other things happening out here. And just before we go right into it, you know how it goes. Out here, we play you numerous bangers and give you the hottest topics out here on Volt Express. Join me as we go right into it with Timaya. titled Dem Mama, the remix coming to shake the floor up. And next we have Loco by DJ Harold featuring Rema, Namakula, and Chiki on that wonderful song. Next we have Running by Ladipo featuring Fireboy DML. And yes, Boom by La Seriala Casa de Papel. Wonderful jam. Also, we have Go Bay by LEX featuring 2 Baba coming to you right here on Volt Express. Don't go nowhere because we'll be right back. Modesty Esther, the weather is so hot. I've been under the sun for hours. I need a chilled soda water. Oh, Joe. Modesty, please go drink water, okay? And I'll see on my end how we can rejuvenate you and rehydrate you. All right, it's very important that you feel hydrated. The sun is actually maddening outside. It's a lot. It's a lot. Trust me. The heat these days is just next level. All right, so please have some water to drink. Also, big shout out to you for joining us on this wonderful day. I know the network has been a mess, but you still find your way here. I mean, it means a lot to me. Trust me, guys. It means so much to me. Thank you. Thank you. Just like Cecilia says, please drink natural water. A lot of it. Biko, biko, biko. BBL this generation is a whole lot of nonsense that is going on in there. But anyway, I'm going to also make a very strong statement about how girls cannot be completely written off, because there are some good girls out there who would actually take down 1 million naira and invest it. Yes, we can't write those girls off. I think that was the point I missed, and I would make it clear so that the younger and whoever is listening understand that you, as a good girl, you still have chances in this life to make something for yourself. Because a lot of people go think, say, now only the bad ones, they reign. No, the good girls also have to reign. We have a lot of good girls in the community. We have a lot of good girls who would not do BBL. It's just sad to see this guy who gave this girl 1 million naira standing there like the statue. And he's not even smiling. He's looking confused. Like, why did I give this girl this money in the first place? The last thing a man needs in his life is a moment where he has to repeatedly tell himself, had I known. I mean, no man needs that, right? So yes, it's crazy things happening in our country. Hoping that sense can finally fall on these amazing people.
Nothing in they do now really surprise me. Nothing. The guy is fearless. There's one time I remember when this studio for like this one, me, him, YJ, and he's saying that there's gonna be a time they'll be paying him to enter jet. Which kind of I never did enter jet. We never did enter jet. But the guy opened doors, say, make Terry go. Yes, to make everybody come out for the studio. I always believed in him.
Predicted that 27 years ago somebody knew something. Okay, here's the list. This is an abbreviated list. I could have made it much longer. You have no idea. I didn't. Okay, you ready for the list? Fast mutating viral disease pandemics. Genetically developed vaccine. DNA database tracking. DNA chips. Get this one. 1997. Gene-based pharmaceuticals. Transmitting.
They are very sensible, though. Most girls are very sensible.
How about this one?
And it's a blessing to engage with girls that are sensible. Trust me, they make your life a lot better. Ah, it's not the one you'll be thinking business ideas with. You'll be thinking of how to increase her yash. Like, it's very embarrassing. Like, you're trying to figure out how the next couple of weeks or days or months are going to be, and a girl is thinking how to increase her behind. Some men are suffering, no. Some men are suffering terribly. My God.
Smart homes. They have a whole chapter on smart homes / smart cities. This one will absolutely floor you. It did me. In 1997, and this is, you can do the word search and research yourself. They predicted, not 2025, but by 2020, that people would be working from home virtually. Come on. Nuclear devices causing widespread contamination. Nanotech devices, this stuff was never even heard of. Digital currency, and last but certainly not least, vaccination programs. I'm sorry, I got to chuckle, because if I don't, I'll cry. Vaccination programs run by organizations like the World Health Organization for a global killer that has yet to emerge. First printing, February 1997.
It is, oh. It is. You're right. You know, you're right. But the guy looked like he was regretting all his options right there.
Why are you disturbing everyone? Why? Who are you? No. Famous, are you a police? No,
I can go get you.
No.
I'm right
Police.
here.
No. You just make an error. No. You just make an error. You know why? Because you don't have the right to hold somebody. There's a
You don't
police.
have the right.
Look. You see, if there's a problem, he will come right away and handcuff me. But if he just somebody,
That's what you want.
that's what I want. And by the way, listen, I'm trying to be nice to you, okay? Then
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Because you was aggressive already. If you don't speak like
no matter how they try to compromise you, compromise your vision. If it's in your gut, if it's in your soul, there's nothing, there's no worldly possessions that should come between you and your expression.
They might probably do worse. They might just probably do worse.
do homework for my children. I pay teachers to do that. This assignment, this is the core assignment. I can't pay anybody. If I need to do it, it's gone down.
Testify in their campaign. You saw what they went to do in London. saw what they have been doing, sharing rice, with the whole governor. 31 governors out of 35 governors are with APC. That's like a guarantee. That's a very big guarantee for 2027 election. This man will get 2027 because all they have to do, all these governors, is just for them to rig each state for him. And that's...
So yesterday, when Obi's going to visit Kano State was getting hot, I told my guys that something's going to happen. VTM just proved it. Let me tell you something. It's not everybody that tell you that Simple is a criminal. Let's look at APC that is against OPC. This is an example of controlled opposition. Small hope Nigeria got yesterday from the alignment with North. Lots of Northerners, they are saying Northerners will not vote to be anything. And now they are seeing one of the biggest movements in North shouting Obi Kwakwason. This guy comes out to tell you, he's not telling you not to vote, he's not telling you not to do a bill. He's trying to play what we call half smart. What is he talking about? He has already won 2027. I think his plan is 2031. I think the way he's getting on the governor and saying division of power, everybody knows what Tinubu is doing is division of power. All the governor he has gotten, which state are you from? I'm personally from Delta State. He has gotten Delta State governor. Let him come to any market in Delta State to tell me that Tinubu will win Delta State. Even with rigging. Where will he rig? How many will he rig? We want to rig 170,000 polling units. Nigerians is smart. Anytime there is hope, Nigerians is saying they can take back their country. There are people that comes out. They are not coming out to dump your hope or criticize your hope. They are coming out to change the narrative. Next thing they are talking about, it's not that they did not see what happened yesterday. The biggest movement right now in North is Kwankwaso movement. Everybody knows. The biggest movement in South is obedient movement. The division of power that Tinubu is selling is this one, his governors, is the campaign to show that he has the people sharing of rights, what Kobana chief priests they are doing. They have no movement. He has no electoral value. They cannot convince people from his village or to vote for Tinubu against Obi. The biggest movement in North, biggest movement in South met yesterday. He ignored it. Then look at what they are doing for 2027. The way these guys are going, they have everything. Come to think of it, mind games, wise up. 2026 will be long. But I'm going to tell you, many of your pastors, many of your favorite celebrities, they're not going to come out and say, don't vote for this person or don't vote for this person. They are going to make you feel like they are with you. You're only with yourself. You have to be smart to know. Think. Anytime there's momentum, anytime there's hope, there are people that will be sending to down your hope. don't vote for us. If we don't give you electricity, don't vote for us. By all means necessary.
All right. Yes, so, my wonderful people. If you sang along with that beautiful song by Kevin Gates titled, Fly Again, then you're definitely on the right channel, because here we give you premium music, premium energy, Niger music, and Niger gist that just blows you completely off from your seats. All right. Yes, there's a ton of things happening across social media. We cannot give you the entire rundown, but I will give you this. Yes, lessons for upcoming media personalities. If you're an aspiring presenter, OAP, or a content creator, listen, right? I'm not your teacher, but I can give you guidelines. This moment is a masterclass. Do your research. Know your guests. Ask meaningful questions. Respect the platform that you were hired to come and represent. Always remember the platform is not yours. Eh? Because one bad interview can go viral for the wrong reasons. Just like Egungun that was asking Aisho Speed when he came to Nigeria, wow, you're 21 years, you're so strong, you're so healthy. Please don't be like that. At least let the person you're interviewing know that you have sense, no? Nigerians are known for being bright upstairs. Don't embarrass us, interviewers. Yeah? Yeah? Now let's dive right back into this, because I see my guy DJ Dipson ready to blow us away with magical tunes prepped for this wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And there's one feeling we get from Tuesday, right, that just resonates with every one of us. We love the fact that Tuesday comes after Monday. You do it, make I give you deep dive, Abby. Oh my, it's a wonderful Tuesday out here in the city of Enugu. Try and eat something, and as well get engaged, because in a few days or in a few months, we'll be celebrating with Fino at the Fino Experience at the International, what's the name of that place again? International DJ Dipson. What's the name of that place again? International Court, Abi. The ICC, where he'll be shutting down with the Fino Experience. Yes, you don't want to miss that one. I remember we've been talking about this show for a while now, and of course, we're hoping that the sponsors can give our wonderful community members out here. I must also add, Volt Express community, make some noise for yourself. We are the #1 entertainment channel across Southeast with over 800,000 listeners. Yes. I did hear the voices. Wee, it is with you. Okay. You see why I say you should always call in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've had our share of fun out here. Talked about Omotola's encounter with that interviewer that tried to spoil her steez. We talked about numerous other things happening out here with a lot of directions with content creation and celebrity lifestyles. We also talked about the deep dives and the importance of not doing BBL. Yes. I'll continue to say this till the girls understand that their bodies are beautiful the way they are. Whether you are short, tall, skinny, fat, just like Michael Jackson said, black or white, You are beautiful. You get me? You are wonderfully made. And of course, I'll see you on the next one because my time out here is officially done. And yes, so DJ Dipson, don't they give me sign say, hey, this jams where I want to play now. I just want to play these jams. Make Volt Express. No see me safe at the hot. And true, they hot. Because my DJs cannot give you jams that will not make you leave your office and start dancing on the road. No, we don't do that. So for those at Obwete Main Market, feel free to lock your shops up and go out on the road and dance. All courtesy of Volt 104.3 FM out here. And of course, the rest of you who are locked in your offices, focused on that daily 2K. Remember, you matter, your mental health and everything matters. And yes, so for the amazing ladies of Volt Express and the amazing gentlemen, please keep doing what you're doing. Keep protecting our ladies out here. For men, we are the protectors of these ladies. As much as you go watch too many contents, we go tell you say you be scum, you be dustbin, you be trash, you be dog. Oh, accept it. But no say no be waiting define you as a person. You understand? Don't go and fight anybody. A lot of people out here who are eating everything and nothing might not even be healthy. So please focus on you. Focus on the people in your circle. Focus on growth. I'll see you again in a coming day. I love y'all. See you. Stay fresh. Stay energized. This is Volt Express. And as always, my name remains OGO, your pilot one. #1 pilot across the area. I'll see you again, and thank you for joining us on our YouTube Volt Express channel. To every one of you who tuned in today, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot to me. See you guys in the coming day. Enjoy DJ Dipson's tunes just like I would on the dance floor. Make I go change because all these dance moves. Let's go right into it, Jerry. See y'all. Ego B. All right, my amazing people. Thank you so much for joining me. Ego B. Trust me. Trust me. We've had a blast today.